Ever wondered what it's like to be in the middle of a storm, but the storm is inside your head? Imagine a swirling vortex of thoughts and voices, crashing and colliding like waves against the shore. Picture these voices as relentless winds, howling and shrieking, refusing to be silenced. These aren't just the occasional self-doubts or pep talks we all experience. No, for some individuals, these voices transform into an all-consuming tempest, a psychological maelstrom that drowns out all else. They echo with negativity and fear, dictating actions and decisions, creating a world of chaos within the mind. This inner storm can be terrifying, it can be isolating, and it can feel absolutely unending. But remember, even the fiercest storm eventually runs out of rain. For some, these voices become a relentless storm, a maelstrom of negativity and fear. Meet Sarah. She's fighting this storm every day. A young woman in her mid-20s, Sarah is much like anyone else her age. She loves a good book, a hot cup of coffee, and the smell of rain on a summer day. But there's something else that sets Sarah apart. Her mind is a battlefield, a relentless storm of voices that scream and whisper, pulling her in directions she doesn't want to go. They're loud, they're demanding, and they are constantly there. Imagine having 1,000 voices in your head, each one telling you to do something different, something you don't want to do, something that frightens you. This is the reality Sarah wakes up to every day. She fights back, she resists, but the voices are persistent. They don't let up, they don't give her a break. It's an endless chatter of confusion and fear that never subsides or goes away. Sarah yearns for peace, for a moment of silence in the deafening storm. She yearns for a break from the unending chatter, from the voices that tell her to do things she doesn't want to do. She yearns for control, for a way to quiet the tumult within her. She yearns for understanding, for a way to make sense of what's happening to her. But most of all, Sarah yearns for hope. She yearns for a path that leads away from destruction and towards recovery. And that's where we come in. Together, we'll explore techniques and strategies that can help Sarah and others like her navigate the storm. But even in the darkest storms, there is a ray of hope. For those living with the relentless chatter of inner voices, the world may seem like a constant tempest. But remember, there's a technique, a beacon in the storm to guide you towards tranquility. This coping mechanism, a grounding exercise, can help individuals like Sarah find calm amidst the chaos. It's a way of returning to the present, silencing the clamor and reclaiming control. Here's a simple technique that can help you weather the storm and find moments of calm. Let's dive into the anchor technique. This is a grounding exercise that can be your life raft in the midst of the storm. It helps you to connect with the present moment, to the physical world around you, and can serve to quiet the mental chatter and bring a sense of control back into your hands. Imagine for a moment, you're like Sarah, caught in a whirl of chaotic voices. To apply the anchor technique, start by focusing on 5 things you can sense right now. What do you see? Is there a particular color that stands out to you? Maybe it's the vibrant green of the leaves in a tree or the stark white of a passing cloud. What do you hear? Is there a distant sound of traffic or perhaps the gentle hum of a computer fan? Now what do you feel? The cool surface of a desk under your fingertips or the fabric of your clothes against your skin? What can you smell? Maybe there's the faint scent of coffee in the air or the fresh scent of rain. And finally, what do you taste? It might be the lingering flavor of your last meal or the freshness of a mint. Engaging all your senses like this helps to anchor you in the physical world. It can serve as a lifeline, pulling you from the turbulent sea of voices and back into the calm harbor of the present. But what do you do when the voices try to pull you back in? You acknowledge them, just like Sarah does. It's okay to notice the voices, to recognize that they're there. But don't engage with them. Don't let them drag you back into the storm. Instead, focus on your anchor, on those 5 senses that keep you grounded in the here and now. So, when the voices grow loud, remember this technique. Remember your anchor. It's a tool you can use anytime, anywhere to help you navigate the storm. Acknowledge the voices, but don't engage with them. They may try to pull you back in, but focus on your anchor. With practice, the storm begins to subside. Our protagonist, Sarah, has just applied the anchor technique. She's focused on her surroundings, grounding herself in the present moment, and the cacophony in her mind begins to fade. It's as though she's emerged from a dense, disorienting fog into a tranquil clearing. The voices, once so insistent, so dominating, have quieted down. They're still there, yes, but they're no longer in control. Sarah is. She's discovered a refuge, a sanctuary within her own mind. It's not a perfect silence, but it's a respite. a moment of respite from the relentless storm. She feels empowered, stronger. She's taken the first crucial step towards regaining control of her mind. The storm still rages on the horizon, but she now has a tool to weather it. The storm won't disappear entirely, but with practice, the anchor technique can create pockets of calm amidst the chaos. Remember, you're not alone in this fight. It's easy to feel isolated, to feel like you're the only one hearing the deafening roar of the storm within. But know this, there are many others navigating the same tempest, and there is a wealth of support out there ready to guide you through. The anchor technique is just one tool among many, a beacon to help you find calm amidst the chaos. It can be an uphill battle, and some days the voices may seem louder than others. It's okay. Be patient with yourself. You're stronger than you think, braver than you believe. And with each passing day through every raging storm, remember to reach for your anchors, for those moments of calm, because they are proof, evidence that you can weather the storm, that you can find peace. There are people who can help. Remember, there is hope for a quieter tomorrow.